Chuankai Chen from genetics will talk about fighting pancreatic cancer, a race against time.
Hi everyone, I'm happy to share with some story of my thesis work. I study pancreatic cancer. It is a very deadly disease. It progresses very fast. Actually, about 80% of the patients could not survive longer than 1 year after diagnosis. That's why, to me, to treat pancreatic cancer is very similar to defuse a time bomb. The frustrating part of the story is that, however, the 80% death rate I mentioned has not really changed for many years. That's why scientists around the world are still looking for the weakness of pancreatic cancer. I specifically study 3 proteins in pancreatic cancer cell. They are called AKT1, 2, and 3. These 3 proteins function in a pancreatic cancer cell to allow different parts in a pancreatic cancer cell to communicate with each other. So they're really just like wires in a time bomb, if you think about it. As you can see the picture here, and probably you have seen the scene in movies and read about them in novels, to defuse a bomb, cutting wires is a very common strategy. And I can tell you, I do the same thing to a pancreatic cancer cells by deleting or getting rid of the 3 proteins I just mentioned. This may sound straightforward until you realize that there are not only 3 proteins, there are hundreds of such proteins in pancreatic cancer cells. So we don't have time, as I mentioned, to delete each one of them at a time. So choosing the right proteins to get rid of is the key. The 3 proteins I studied have never been deleted in pancreatic cancer cells. And after I deleted all 3 of them, I found that the survival of the mice I work with was improved by a factor of 5. That is really important. And hopefully what I have been doing can contribute a little to the overarching goal of fighting pancreatic cancer and help pancreatic cancer patients defeat the cancer. Thank you for listening.